proceeding to Clifton Otto. Mr. Otto, are you there? Otto.
Yes, I am. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please proceed.
Can you see me okay? I can't really see myself on the video screen.
We can see you very clearly, yes.
Great. Okay, well, good afternoon, Chair, Task Force members. My name is Dr. Clifton Otto. Thank you for the opportunity to provide testimony today. I believe you have my written testimony, which offered some comments on 3 agenda items that I'd just like to comment on briefly. Agenda item number 3, the introductions. I might have missed some of it, but I didn't hear anything about a certifying physician or certifying APRN as a regular task force member. It's a little difficult for me to see how stakeholder interests can be appropriately represented if you're not including those stakeholders who probably know better than anybody else the problems that our patients are currently facing and could face in the future. On agenda item 6, so on that last item, I believe, based on what Mr. Goff said, that task force members do have voting authority, and so I would ask that the task force consider voting to include certifying physician and certifying APRN as regular task force members. I also commented on agenda item 6, looking forward to the presentation on other state programs. And I'm hoping that this presentation will also touch on solutions that states can take to end this federal conflict, because right now all of our end users are being treated as federal criminals, even if they're not being directly attacked by the DEA. Employers, state agencies, judges are instituting all kinds of discrimination against our patients. So we need solutions for that. And on the last one, discussion on this presentation, I would like to ask that the committee consider creating an investigative committee, which is allowed by the task force, to look at this issue of how can we end this federal conflict rather than just waiting for the federal government to fix the solution. Are there actions our state could take? I think our legislature needs that support from this kind of task force. They are interested in solving this problem. They have addressed this in a resolution that was given to the Department of Health last session. So anyway, thank you for considering my comments, and I'm available for any questions.
Thank you, Dr. O. Questions for Dr. O? Task force members.
This is Jim Ireland. I'm representing Mayor Blanchiardi. I just have a comment.
Do you have suggestions on which physicians or nurses should be included on the task force?
Well, you know, I think that it would be wise to include certifying physicians and APRNs that are in favor of a dual use program. As you probably know, I would rather that our state just stay medical. I think there's a much greater potential in pure medical use within the state. So I think from your previous listening sessions with the certifying providers, that you already have a list of providers who've voiced an interest in helping create a dual use system. So I would look to that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Any other questions before we hear? And that the chair needs to share something with you, but anyone else? Okay.
I just have a comment. This is James Ireland. I'm the representative for Mayor Blanchiardi, City and County of Honolulu.
Hi, I just wanted to let the task force know that we are actually close to time. However, given the the delays due to our technical difficulties at the start of the meeting, and the fact that we have not yet had a chance to hear our speaker, who's actually flown in from out of state to present, we are going to continue the meeting until we no longer have quorum. So hopefully we can get to the presentation. Once we no longer have quorum, the meeting will end. Thank you.
And I would ask those that are still remaining to testify to consider that as well as you share your thoughts with the task force. Julie Sher.